Welcome to another episode of Fanatic Lifestyles, where we enjoy food, fun, family, travel, fashion, and of course cars. Gonna take you on another journey. Today we are going on the Brightline. We're gonna make our way to Miami to go to the Frost Museum. Now, just a side note, when you get your ticket, when you first come into the parking garage, you have to get your ticket and you pay on your way out. So just keep that in mind. You pay on your way out. So fumble. So what we're doing now, we're gonna elevator parked on the 4th floor because it was kind of, the garage was kind of packed. So just a side note, it is hot in Florida. Coming out of the elevator, making our way across the street. So downtown Fort Lauderdale, one of the things that I noticed, it's unfortunate, but there's a lot of homeless people. And we actually went to the McDonald's. I didn't want to film that, but we actually went to the McDonald's across the street from the Brightline station, and it's armed security. So just keep in mind that although everything looks pristine, there's still some impoverished people that we always got to be thankful for the opportunities that have been presented to us, and I am. So just wanted to share that little piece of tidbit. So we're making our way inside the Brightline now. That's me. So my sister's sister came into town from New York, so we'll be back in a few short moments. Welcome back. So currently we're waiting to get our boarding pass, and I believe we decided to do the lounge, complimentary lounge with a premium ticket. I'll get details in a few moments, so I'm going to step outside for a moment. So this is where you can potentially take an electric shuttle, complimentary to certain destinations. This is where the destinations are, where you can take a ride in their electric shuttle, which I think is pretty cool. Just a side note, they do have Avis car rental on site. So if you're flying into Fort Lauderdale, for instance, I know that there is a shuttle that can pick you up, take you to the Brightline. The Brightline, actually, from what I understand, starts in Miami, and now I believe starting in September you're going to start having access to Orlando. So stay tuned for another episode of that, because I think we're going to do an episode of traveling on the Brightline to Orlando. From what I understand, it's about 2 hours on the train. So I think that's going to be something that we're going to try as well. So the purpose of this video is to get people that are out of town familiar with some of the things that you can do in Fort Lauderdale to kind of move around, especially if you don't necessarily want to rent a car. Obviously, if you're familiar with the Uber and the Lyft, you can do those things as well. But I think the Brightline is a great option, especially if you don't want to have to worry about driving to Miami, parking, some additional expense. So keep that in mind as you're putting together your travel itinerary. So in a few moments we'll be back, and we'll make our way up the escalator and wait for the train. Stay tuned. Welcome back, welcome back. Something that I forgot, there's actually a Fort Lauderdale connector. So I believe that is at an additional cost. You can scan the QR code and get the pricing for that. I'm not sure what the pricing is over that. We're gonna make our way up the Brightline now. Daniel? Thank you, sir. So we're heading upstairs now to the premium lounge. So one of the things that I enjoy about being in Fort Lauderdale, one, the weather. It is hot, and we complain about the heat. But factor in that you can either choose to be cold, you can either choose to be hot. Most of the places that you visit have AC, so the pool is not necessarily a problem. But keep that in mind as you're going on your journey. Okay? About to come off the escalator now. Tell them kids to come on the escalator. You have to watch them, you know.
I thought she coming up the elevator.
So, how you doing?
On n'est pas les chicos ici. I don't like that.
I like traveling there. You don't or you do? I don't like those little planes.
My water. I think he already said.
I chew a gum from the time we get places. I chew. Just upset me.
What?
Come in here? The plane was lit?
Look at me.
Yeah, spirit that little plane. Well, you know, them domestic flights, them planes is too big. And I thought I'd take a wrong plane. I feel like I go to Colombia or Venezuela.
It's something better than
Spanish money plane. Well, yeah.
I'm just gonna let y'all know you're being recorded. But that's okay. I love the content. So continue to talk about spirit and your experiences
Look at this. I'm beating
in
Johnny.
experiencing our low-cost carrier.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like the feeling part.
Then I get to choose.
So
You can't go back
can't
and
go back.
sit up
So
straight.
but did you get him?
Yeah, thank God.
See, I have a love-hate relationship with spirit. They will get you where you're going. You may not be comfortable, but they'll get you where you're going. Put your foot down. Pick that up.
I can beat him so much.
You are in charge. You're not the oldest.
Set the example.
They're bigger than you, so anything that go wrong is you. Anything
No,
that goes
Denise
wrong
is older than you.
is you.
But they are,
Arrête de faire le con.
they are on vacation. You live here.
I don't feel because y'all on vacation, y'all could do what
So I
y'all
can
want.
never be in vacation at my own city.
Nope.
No.
No, you on staycation.
Yep.
But most is just staycation. This is about to. The vacation. I can do it with my eyes closed. 1, 2, 3.
Them fucking there at the airport and full of settings.
Why?
Look how much scale it got. All the airport got scale for you in your bag. You wait till you pop the counter for open your bag and then scan it there and sorting it out. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you saw them.
Yeah. No. I'm not one of them.
Oh, okay.
I know my way. I pack light.
Yeah.
No.
These people like, oh,
Yeah.
I will take over the, y'all go
First
over
of
the
all,
car
when we
and
wait
do
in
that.
bag of the house, the bag is the right way.
No. I can lift up the bag and bring it to
I know,
the
yes.
box.
I check me
And when I
bag, I
say
see
it-
me bag was stored or something, I say good.
And then I'll say it. I'll be like, this bag's heavy. No, it's fine, man. It's fine. But she's not the one that got to empty the bag out, lift it on the counter, take it off the counter, put it back on the counter.
I hate doing the airport. I hate that. Don't I wouldn't. Anytime I return, I overwhelm. Look, me got the car pay done. I know pay no bag and sorting nothing out there. I hate them.
That's why then I say let me just pay it. No.
These people got
Right,
like
because she
six,
wanted to pay
six.
$100.
No, if it's a little couple kind of something dollar. These people got like 6 bag, all 6 overload.
All 6?
Right? And that they tell you 1 backpack, right? Or your personal bag, right?
Yeah.
They got some personal big bags on the shoulder. 1 backpack plus another backpack. If you see bags, these people like
Yep. It's supposed to be able to fit in the bin.
Unless they bought a carry-on.
And if you're somebody that takes their job seriously, they make everybody put their bag in the bin. If it don't fit, you have to pay. But a lot of times they just be like, I don't care about this.
France here. You better push the bag in the bin. You don't go in it if it didn't fit it.
Yeah.
It's a spirit that I see they slack. And they got to empty out the bag, all them. Nobody else can pass, block up the whole line. No, you tell them go in the car and not do that.
Yeah.
And these, you're coming, you got, it's full, let me say, let me travel, and we got some big backpack.
I forget my glasses in the car.
Oh no.
I have it with me. I lie.
And everybody got a backpack, plus one on the back, one in the hand, plus another. No, come on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A lot of people need to get in space to put something.
Yeah, I'll lose my water.
So as of now, I like, it seems like it's starting to pick up a little picket.
Mais vous me saoulez, ramasser les trucs, c'est quoi là?
The train itself is kind of smooth. Well air conditioned, which is great. And so far, we're passing through Miami on our way to the Frost Museum. So we'll be back shortly. Stay tuned. Back. So just a side note. One of the things that I wanted to make a correction on was the drinks at the Premium Lounge. You don't actually get unlimited liquor. You do get beer and wine. Found that out, but we were kind of in a rush to catch the train, so didn't take advantage. But very important note that if you do decide to do the Premium Lounge, go ahead and give yourself enough time so you can enjoy a glass of wine, a couple beers. I think we'll do that on the way back because we have it on the way back. So stay tuned for that. So far on the ride down, first stop was Aventura. So if you're familiar with the Miami area, there's Aventura Mall. The station is actually across the street from the Aventura Mall. So it's not one of the malls that I frequent, but it is a nice mall. A lot of high-end stores. So if you're into that kind of thing, the Gucci store, Prada, Hugo Boss, if you're into that kind of thing, this is one of the few malls that actually has access to those stores. And I think sometimes they might even have clearance items, etc. So you find some good bargains. So if you're into shopping, and you want to use the Brightline, of course, this is again if you're traveling from out of town, I would encourage you to stop at Aventura. So we're making our way. I'm gonna give you the view on the east side. So again, talk about the seats. The seats are comfortable. They kind of remind me of the seats Elijah moved back and forth. I have a tray table that comes out. And if I understand correctly, you push this or make it this
Leave your shirt.
push that up.
Why are you doing the stretching up your clothes?
And I think it's an electrical outlet. So you have your light. And you have your tray table. You can put your drink, laptop, whatever you want to do.
We're gonna have to do sharp talk.
Seats do recline. You push this button here, the seats do recline.
Rockaway Beach.
So, for the little short trip, very comfortable, very
The
clean.
hottest shark is Rockaway.
So I would recommend it. I would recommend it. When you're not necessarily wanting to drive, and you're trying to
Well,
move
no,
around.
I'm sure we'll take the one white talking about
So you head to South Beach, catch an Uber from there.
blue water.
Anywhere in downtown, Miami for the most part, I would say. So that would be my recommendation. So we're going to continue to just view the ride heading south on the Brightline.
Shipping back.
So if you're east, the beaches destination, which is very important.
Yes,
You know, reiterate that. I would say I'll give it an 8 out of 10 in terms of comfort, cleanliness, convenience. Convenience is key. So, some graffiti in the background for all you New York travelers who like graffiti.
Okay, so I want a latte and the coffee and the sandwich and the nugget and a pumpkin spicy and some nugget. Here's the summary for you.
Just a side note, when buying your tickets, expect that there'll be people sitting in your seat. That's what we experienced, because when someone sits in your seat and another person sits in their seat, it's a domino effect, so be flexible.
The train is about to stop.
It's not that serious. It's during the week. It's not full. So just find an open space and relax yourself.
Javin, tie your shoe.
Little matata.
Yeah. You listen here, fix your shoes. Fix your laces.
At least that's my thought process.
Let it put on this shit.
So we're going to be pulling into the central station, and then we'll pick up from there. Stay tuned. Pulling into the Miami station now. Skyline.
Reach off tonight, y'all going to y'all's bed.
I always wonder what the mortgage or rent could be for these high-rise buildings. You know, you're paying for location. This is a low-line area, so if you're ever thinking about buying, keep in mind that depending on how you feel about global warming, this typically gets flooded. Now, if you're in a high-rise, maybe you don't got to worry about that too much, but how you going to live until the water recedes? Plenty of movies that show you that. But we're going to be exiting the Brightline shortly,
The bus can only fire you.
and then continue on our day trip to the Frost Museum.
Y'all pick up those waters and throw them away. Let's go.
Stay tuned. Alright, so we just came off of the Brightline, downtown Miami. Well, if you had any bags, we'd head to the baggage claim area.
Girls, just in here, throw it away. Go and throw it away.
One thing I forgot to mention is that Wi-Fi is free on the train. So if you do need to have internet for your little short journey, you can definitely take advantage of the Wi-Fi. So again, if I'm giving it a ranking, I would say 8 out of 10. I don't believe in anything being perfect, and it wasn't imperfect, but it was well enough where it would be above average in terms of total experience. So that would be my thought process. But I'll be back with more in a minute. Alright, so we're making our way out. So again, if you didn't know, during Christmas, they do have a Polar Express where you get cookies, hot chocolate. So during the holiday season, that's actually a pretty cool round trip ticket. So On this trip, we have Yannette's sister in town on vacation. So, of course, we gotta include them in some capacity in the photo bombing, etc. So, but as you can see, very well lit, clean, technologically sound. Very efficient.
Yeah, we'll take you. Yeah, you take our.